Welcome to my garden. In today's video we're going to be checking out my potato harvest. Now I was growing my potatoes in containers. Okay, so in total I've got 4 large pots and 2 bags. When is the correct time, the perfect time to start harvesting your potatoes? Well, let's have a look at the plant itself. The potatoes are ready when the stem and the leaves, they're all dried out. This is a little bit extreme because I'm late by about 3 weeks. I just not had the time to check out my potatoes, but that's what you're more or less aiming for. The stems and the leaves, they just need to be dried out. Not green and fully in blossom, just similar to these. Now I'm actually super curious of what type of harvest I'm gonna get, as last year it was actually quite poor, but I didn't put too much attention to it. This season though, I've bought special seed potatoes and I've actually chitted the potatoes as well, and put a little bit more effort and actually growing them. So if you want to check out what process I followed and how I did things, I'm going to leave some links to my videos down below in the description of this one and in the pinned comment. But now let's check out, was it actually all worth it? Well, let's have a look if we can see any potatoes. Yes, look at that. We've got some potatoes over here. Any more? No, I can't see any more. Right, let's dump it out and see what harvest we've got from the first pot. Well, we've got a few on this side here. Absolutely gorgeous, beautiful potatoes. Look at that. Oh, we've got more. Not bad. Let's keep going. Ah, beautiful. I can tell you now, the harvest for sure will be better than last year. And the potatoes are beautiful. Nice and large, but not too big. Just the way we like it. I've got a tiny one just over here. 2 more tiny ones. Right, I think that's it for this pot actually. Right, so far that's our harvest from the first pot. What do you reckon? Are we gonna fill this up with the remaining pots? Let's have a look. Oh, I can see I've got a nest of ants as well over here. Tell you what, had some real massive issues with ants this season. Look at that. Oh, there's hundreds of them. Ah, look at that whole nest. Right, let's see if that damaged any of the potatoes, or the potatoes should be all right. Let's check it out. Seems like it's gonna be quite a decent harvest from this one. Potatoes are nice and lovely, healthy. So it seems the ants didn't actually attack the potatoes, which is good. Now it's time for pot number 3. There's a few potatoes here. I have to say, a lot more than in the pot that had some ants in it, that's for sure. And looking at this, tell you what, I think we're going to be able to fill up my basket. Right, let's check out the 4th bucket. Right, we can see there's some lovely potatoes on this side. Let's dig into the soil. Let's see what we get. In this one, I do have a few more of the little ones. So now what we've got left, we do have 2 bags. And I wonder if there will be any difference at all when it comes to growing potatoes in bags and in plastic pots. We'll see if that's the case, if there is any difference. Right, bag number 1 is on my wheelbarrow. Let's pause for a second. What do you think? Will we have more potatoes from the bags, or actually we had more from the pots? Drop me a comment down below, and at the end of the video we'll see which one was better. Well, look at that. Look at that. I have to say, they seem to be a lot bigger. So far we've got 3, 4, a little one like this one, 5. Oh, check these out. That's the biggest one so far. Really nice. Oh, another one. Is that it? Come on, there must be more. There we go. That's a tiny one like this one. I think that's it. I can't see any more. It seems that the quantity is more or less on par. However, the quality and how big the potatoes are, well, they're definitely bigger from the bags themselves. Let's check out the last bag. Well, I think we've got some potatoes showing already. Usual size this time. Let's dig deeper. Another one. Any more for any more? There we go, another small one. So it could seem that it was just a coincidence that the first bag had large potatoes. A tiny one again. Some bigger sizes, but still not massive. There we go. Oh, I had a few over here. There we go. So in this case, it seems there's a lot of them. However, they are a lot smaller than in the first bag. Definitely a lot more, that's for sure. But as I say, a lot smaller. Right, I think this is it. And there you go, guys, that is my harvest for this season. Now I actually did manage to fill up this basket, which in a way I'm quite happy about. The potatoes themselves seem to be very nice and healthy and a decent size as well. They're not massive apart from this one, but it's just the size that we are used to. Now, was it worth it? Well, comparing it to the last season, I think all the steps made a huge improvement, as I'm going to try to find a photo of my harvest from last season. If it's on the screen now, I think you can see quite clearly the difference between last season and this season. If not, well, you have to trust my word, it was absolutely pants comparing to these lovely potatoes. I only had a few and they were absolutely tiny. However, growing potatoes in pots, especially in these sizes, so the black plastic pots, I think they are 28 litres large, and the bags are a little bit larger than that. They're not going to yield you a massive amount of potatoes if that's what you're going for. It's more recreational and you're going to have few dinners out of it, but probably not going to sustain you for the whole winter unless you do have quite a lot of those pots. As you can see, that's my harvest from 4 plastic pots and 2 bags. And to be absolutely honest with you, I'm absolutely happy with this harvest. And for the next season, well, I'm going to have more pots and more bags, trying to grow more and improving the way I'm actually doing things to make sure next year I've got even a larger harvest than this season. Now, if you do have some tips and tricks about growing potatoes, let everybody else know, and me as well, down below in the comment section. Please let us know. Maybe there are some cool ways of making sure that the harvest will be even bigger. And again, if you want to see the full process of what I did, how I went about growing my potatoes, all the links to all my videos, the whole process is down below in the description and in the pinned comment as well. So go ahead and check it out. If you enjoyed today's video, drop me that like button down below. Make sure to subscribe to my channel, and hey, do me a massive favor. Please share this video with your family and friends, and that will help my channel immensely. So if you do that, thank you so much. But for today, that's all. Till next time, take care.